Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Harika. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the deprecations that are going to happen with respect to AI Center and how we are going to accomplish or utilize that particular features that we have in AI Center through modern document understanding. So in this video, to start further, I'm going to first showcase you the use cases that we are going to see in this video and how this modern project document understanding is different from the document understanding that we have used in the AI Center, and what are the different steps that will be differing, and how easily that you can actually use this particular skills in your studio. So this is going to be an end-to-end video that will help you understand right from the basics of the concept still to the use case level. So stay focused in this video till to the end, and you can acquire a lot of knowledge if you are a beginner, or if you, even if you are someone who have already developed a lot of projects in AI Center, and if you are exploring something in the modern document understanding. So let's get into the video and see how we can utilize modern document understanding when we are going to when the AI Center is going to be deprecated. So first of all, if you have observed in your cloud environment, you would be seeing this particular notification where it says that AI Center out of the box, non-DU models, open source packages, and bring your own model are being deprecated. Having said that, these all can be actually replaced with some of the other areas of UiPath, other tools of UiPath, products of UiPath basically. So what are those? So if you just click on this particular link over here, it will take you to the documentation page where it will help you understand the each feature that we are going that is going to deprecated in AI Center, and how it will be, how the alternative is recommended for that particular feature. So if you see over here, let's say for example, you have uh, bring your own models, right? So you can, this is a feature that is going to be deprecated in the AI Center and in the current AI Center. And if you see, the recommended alternative is UiPath intelligent document processing products such as communication spanning and document understanding is a alternative. And if you see, out of the box open source models, you can use, there are different types of open source models, right? So you can either go for Gen AI activities and language detection. We have lots of Gen AI activities which can actually perform the similar result, which can give the similar outcome. So you, instead of using that in the out of the box models, you can actually switch to these Gen AI activities, right? So this is how you can check the feature that you were using in your AI Center currently, and if you wanted to do it further in case of AI Center deprecation, you can go for the alternative that's recommended in this documentation page. Okay, so I'll keep this link of this documentation page in the description. If you wanted to check it out, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So now, in the modern design, in the modern projects of document understanding, I am going to showcase you how you can build a project right from the scratch. So stay focused till the end. I'm going to talk about each and every single step in a detailed manner, and I'm going to explain you the concept right from the beginning. And I will also showcase you how different it is from your actual AI center that we were using. So if you remember, in our AI center, we probably have 7 steps right from the beginning, like creating the project, then data sets, labeling, and then pipelines, then packages, skills, all of this. Like we had around 7 steps, right? But in the modern, we have only 4 steps, and it will also showcase you how accurate your model is, how easily you can publish your skill, right? So I'm going to show everything right from the beginning. I'm going to take a very, very small basic example, and I'm going to showcase you how you can utilize this. Okay. So let me just go to the document understanding. Okay. So here you can see I'm in my document understanding. page. So now here I'm gonna first showcase you for the structured and semi-structured documents. Okay. So first I'm gonna create a project, and in the project I'm gonna go for the modern design. Okay. So I'm gonna provide the name of the project. So let's say I'm just giving a basic example, right? So let's say I'm gonna take invoices example demo. Okay. I'm gonna create this. So if you see on the left hand side, you can see only four steps are there: only build, measure, publish, and monitor. Right? Out of these things, we are going to do only till this part, which is publish. Okay. So I'm going to show you how we will be getting this done and how easily this can be achieved. Okay. So first of all, in the build, I have to just this is similar to our data sets. Okay, so in our AI center, we have actually utilized our data sets, right? So similar to the data sets, here is the place where we are going to add all the documents that we need. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to click and add the documents. So I would select the type of the document that I'm going to use it here. Okay. So as we all know, these are all available packages for us, available models. So as and when I click on the type of the document that I'm choosing, it will also help us. See here, you can see documents are automatically digitized and pre-annotated. That means as we are selecting the type of the document that we need, the model already knows what all the fields that are going to be expected, right? So it will be pre-annotated. For documents over 30 pages, only the first 30 pages are pre-annotated. That means it supports only first 30 pages. This later 30 pages will not be automatically pre-annotated, okay? And it supports these are the different types of the formats that it's going to support. Okay. Nice. So let's just add. Okay. So if you see over here, you have two different things. One is classification and the invoices. So let's say, for example, within the same model, if you wanted to deploy two different types of documents, so one is invoices and the other one is form 14 or form 16, right? So you can actually utilize this classification part where you can use it for uh, you automatically it will be classifying the document. So I will be showcasing that later. But however, here if you see here, first I will be uploading all the documents. So let me just, because for me in this use case I am choosing only invoices. Okay, so I'm gonna choose only a few invoices. So let's say for example I'm gonna take 5 invoices. Okay, I have uploaded 5 invoices. It's processing, and once after it processes, it will be available over here. Right now, it is processing. Okay, so as you can see, here it is also providing me the recommendations. So currently, you have less than 2 document types. To train a document classification, create at least 2 document types. So it is actually mentioning for the classification, but I don't want anything for classification. So let's just go for extraction. Upload a minimum of 30 document samples. Currently, 5 documents have been uploaded. So it is saying minimum of 30 is required, but I will show you with just 5 samples, 5 document samples will be able to actually train the model. So firstly, all these 5 are available. So once after these are available, what is the next step? We have to label them. So that's what we call here as annotation. So let's click here to annotate. So you can see here all the documents are pre-annotated. So you can see it as if you remember when we are actually choosing the document type, it has mentioned that it will be pre-annotated. So here you can see all of them are pre-annotated and it has come up because these are already pre-trained models, right? So now out of these documents, I don't want all these fields, right? I just need only few information. So whatever is not needed, I will be removing them and I will just go for 5 fields. Okay. So let's just keep it simple. I'll take only 5 fields. I'm gonna delete. So if you delete it in one page, it will be automatically deleted in the all other pages. Okay. So that's why I'm just deleting it in one page. So I will just see if I can delete it in group. Mm, let me give a try. No, only one field got deleted. It'll be great if we have multiple option to delete multiple fields at a time. Let's see if it's available or not. I will check from my side also. As of now, I'm gonna delete all of them individually. So let me just quickly delete. You can maybe fast forward this bit if you see it's taking a longer time. So I'm still having three more fields to delete. So I think that's pretty much. So if you see here, I'm having one, two, three. Due date is also not needed because it's empty. Discount amount. Okay, there is something I also wanted to discuss over here. Once after everything is deleted. Okay, one, two, three, four, five. And there's a table also. So in this as well, I'm having one, two, three, four, five. Just I wanted to ensure that all these populated fields have the data. Yeah, all of them have the data. Nothing is missing in any of the invoices. So just because it's pre-annotated, I have all the information. So now what I'm going to do is, okay, so I perhaps not need maybe shipping address as well. Let me just give it a try. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on confirm. Okay. So as soon as I click on confirm, you can see this has come over here. That means it has been validated and it has been confirmed. Okay. So let's do it for all of the documents, all the 5 documents that I'm taking here, which is kind of labeling, kind of training. Okay. So I'm going to do it for all the 5 documents that I have. Perfect. Right? So I have confirmed it for all the documents that I have taken over here. So now you can see that it has actually one, two, three, four, and fifth field, which is my table over here. So you can see it also does not have all the fields. There is no option to delete this table, but however, yeah. So I'm just choosing only all these 4 or 5 fields that I need for my process. Okay. So what is this? This is a rotate option. Okay. So now, if you see here, I have annotated all these fields, but still the training has not started. So to initiate the training process, so if you see here, it has started now. As soon as I tried checking for this, the training has started and it is in progress. It will take a little bit of time. So what it actually does is it is kind of storing all the information that we have labeled, right? So if you remember in AI Center, we have lots of steps. So once after you label, you have to export that, and then you have to run the pipeline with the data that you have trained, and then you have to deploy the skill. Here, now all of those steps are not needed. Once after you load the data set, you just have to confirm the pre-annotated, and if you does not need any of the fields, you have to actually remove those fields. And there is a small catch over here. So if you see, based on the number of fields that you need, I believe the training goes into progress because there is no such thing to start the training. It automatically starts the training by itself. I believe it is something dependent on the number of the fields that you train. So basically, this is something I will be checking from my side. Maybe I will give an update in the next video as and when we go to the complex use cases. But however, with the less number of fields, the training will be determined whether the quality of it is good or bad, and if it is needed, it will also provide you more recommendations. So here, the training has been finished, and if you see here, the quality of that is poor, right? So now let's go to the measure. I will show you here. Right. So here in the here, if you can see, the quality of the training says it's poor, and also it. So what can be the recommendations here? Let's go to the recommendations. So all the fields have an overall accuracy of 54% and it is underperforming. So let's go and try to upload few more documents and see if it can be increased, because the poor quality, I don't think we will be utilizing it for our deployment. So let's go and try to upload few more documents, okay? Like maybe a two, three documents more, okay? So we can see that it is getting processed, and once it's available, we will be going and doing the annotations, okay? And the way that we can publish is also quite simple and easy. So let it get processed, and so yes, it's available now. Let's go and do the annotation. So we can see these three are the new documents. Rest are all already annotated and confirmed, right? So in this, I am going to confirm. The next one is okay. So we have annotated all the fields, required fields, and if you see here, it is still detailed model scores. Okay, so this is what is something is not in our hands, is what I believe, because as per what I see here, the training should be running on the new updated. Okay, so here it says training not started, right? Okay. Let me document type, ensure specification field settings. So we have annotated these fields. Let's see if we can train on top of this. So it still says poor. I wanted to retrain the model. So this is what I feel, the control on the training is not with us, right? So this is for classification. Um, 8 documents are only. Okay, fine, no problem. What I will do is I will go ahead and do the publish. We'll see how it's performing after we publish. Okay, so for publishing, we will create the project version. Okay, so let's create something like du invoices model. Okay, this is the model that I'm using, and then I'll say create. Okay, so this has been trained, but it's not deployed. So let's go ahead and click on the deploy. That's it. So you can see here. So once after you deploy, you can use it in your studio desktop also. All you have to do is click on open in your studio desktop. It will open with the workflow in your desktop. That's simple, right? So it will create the project for you in the desktop and it will be opening it up. So if you see, my studio is getting open. Okay, and the rest of the pointers which I was showcasing you over here, this I will be letting you know in my next video. I too have to check some documentation, and if there is something I feel that's missing, I will check with the team and I will keep you posted on these topics. But however, I feel the training is something is not within our control, or it will be automatically trained based on the recommendations and everything, right? So I will give more updates on that in the next video, but let's see how it can be utilized in our studio. Okay, so why it is okay, different org user organization. I think I have to switch my assistant. Just give me a minute. So I think I was connected to a different tenant, maybe that's why. Let me just check. Mm, Let me do one thing. I will go and switch back to a different tenant. Otherwise, I will just showcase you the framework that I've got here from my previous one. Okay. So I have actually created a similar one. Okay, in this particular tenant, I'll show you here. I will just showcase that one. It has actually got a good performance. Okay. So in this particular tenant, okay, MVP 2025. This is the same tenant. Okay. So let me go to document understanding. Okay, fine. So if you see here, I just created one demo, DO invoices. Here, if you can see, this is expect it is showing us a good and it is coming as 78%. This is the same thing I've done here also. If you observe the annotation or the data set, it's more or less the same. I have chosen maybe four and then one table, and I have actually trained on the five documents. Okay, it's a similar one. And as soon as I publish that particular thing, and here is my workflow. Let me just showcase that. Okay. So it will be coming by default like this, and then I disable the activities whichever I don't need. And what I have done is, instead of looping through from the document set, what I have done over here is I have looped through the file where I have lots of invoices. Okay. And then I have it's just all pre-built. Okay. So it will take you, this will be the activity that you need, extract document data. So it will be choosing the process that you have deployed. Okay, this is the one that you have deployed, and this is the extractor. Okay, so if you see, there is only one version of it, right? So if you deploy one more version, there will be version 2. So this is a model that I have deployed, and let me just show you. This is the name of the model, right? So if you see, this is the name of the model, DU invoices model. The DU invoices model, invoices is the document type and version 1, and this will be the output that it will be storing it to. And post that, I am actually saving the results over here. If you want to see that in Action Center, you can actually have validate invoices extraction, which will pause it and show you in the Action Center. Okay, so let me just run this and show you how the output would look like. So it has come to the extraction. It will take a little while here to extract the value from the document. So I am going to talk more details in this particular series on the modern project document understanding. So with respect to the open pointers that we have, like with, let's say, how many documents need to be trained in case of more number of fields, or how we can actually initiate the training, and all of these questions I will be answering in the next video. And apart from that, if you guys have more questions, you can let me know through comments, and I'm more than happy to help you and answer them in my next videos. So if you see here, it has extracted the value and we can get the result from in this variable. So if I see here, invoices document data, right? So if you see, this is the whole data that it has, and invoices document data dot, you can have the values inside the data dot, and you can see all the fields. Let's say I wanted to extract the billing name, for example, so I can just give it like this, run, and you can pass all of these values into your Excel or into your spreadsheet, wherever you wanted to actually pass these values into, right? So this is how you can actually and simply simplify utilization of document understanding modern project, instead of running the pipelines and ML skills, and which will take lots and lots of time, even on a simple and easy one, right? So this is how you can get this done. I hope you found this video useful, and as I mentioned you, I'll be answering all the open questions in the next video. And also do let me know in the comments what if you have any certain topics that you wanted me to show on my channel with respect to the document understanding. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. That will give me a lot and lot of motivation. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.